Hello everybody, so it's time to relax, it's time to get settled, so let's get started. Okay, so if we're able to, hopefully you have some yoga mats with you that have all been sanitized and looked after. You can lay them out around the room like we normally do, perhaps in a big circle. Staff and pupils are all invited to join in to help us really set a nice calming atmosphere, perhaps set an intention for the day ahead of us. Okay, so we're really getting settled in now, we're really getting started. So come to the ground, come to your seat wherever you are, and let's arrive together. And as we get settled in, perhaps people are still moving around a little bit, that's okay. But as we get settled in, perhaps we can deepen our breath. By now, hopefully the atmosphere is somewhat settled, hopefully the lights have turned down low. And I'm going to invite us today to place one hand on our heart, okay? So notice what this feels like. What does it feel like when you place your hand on your heart space? Can you feel the heart beating inside of your chest? Can you feel the lungs filling up with air and emptying the air out each time you inhale and exhale? And I want you to make a sentence up, yeah, that you will say to yourself silently or whispering it to yourself. I want you to choose a mantra, a few words that you can remember and that you can return to each and every time you practice this video with me, this session. It could be something with compassion inside of it, or love. So you could say, I really care about myself, or I love myself, or I choose to be kind and compassionate to myself. So choose something along these lines, something that you would say inwardly to yourself. You don't need to share it with others, although you can, but for now, we're just saying these words inwardly, yeah? So we're not looking around, we're not too distracted by other people or other sounds, other things going on. We are doing our best to concentrate, to focus with our hearts as much as our minds. We're settling the body here and now. And we're choosing a few words that we would like to say to ourselves, imagining that those words that you say into your heart, like you're planting a seed, and that seed will grow. And when you feel like that seed has been planted, then we can give ourselves a great big hug. Great big hug. So wrap the arms around yourself. And we can give ourselves a bit of a squeeze or a pat on the back, or a rubbing motion, whatever you want to do. Just make sure that this is a kind gesture, a gesture of kindness to yourself. The reason why we do this is because it releases something in the body called oxytocin, which is a happy hormone, a happy feel-good hormone that helps the body to feel more relaxed, more cared for, more nurtured, and that helps the mind as well, helps the heart. Feeling nourished and nurtured. And again, you can begin to massage if you want. Moving up and down the arms, seeing what that feels like. And the hands. And if you've got a tight neck this morning, you can squeeze the neck, give it a little bit of a massage, perhaps at the back. And notice what it feels like when you use different parts of your thumbs and your fingers and your palms. Can you explore this sensation and each and every sensation in between? And notice. Just notice. And then you can come to the legs perhaps, and the feet. Squeeze the feet, give the feet a good massage, particularly the soles of the feet. Hopefully everyone's took their shoes and maybe even the socks off, if that's okay, if it's safe to do that. It's really good to give the feet a massage. For some strange reason, I don't know why, but the feet, the spine, your spine is mapped out on your feet, on the soles of your feet. So when you press into your feet, you're kind of pressing into your back and the organs around your body. This is called reflexology. So when you press different areas of your feet, you're massaging and taking care of the rest of your body. Very strange, isn't it? Okay. And then we can begin to tap. So we're going to do some, actually let's do some shaking first. So we're just going to shake the hands and the arms and maybe even the shoulders. Don't go too fast, don't go too wild. Let's try and keep it nice and calm. Shaking the arms and the shoulders and the hands, imagining that you've just washed your hands, yeah, which I'm sure a lot of you recently have, and your hands are still wet, so you're like flicking off the drips of water, just flicking them off, as though anything that you don't want in or on your body, you're just giving it up, you're giving it away, you're throwing it away, shaking through the body. You can bop the head a little bit if you wish. Remember, we're doing this to take care of the body, to take care of the mind, so let's not go too rigid or forceful. It's nice and gentle shaking, okay? And then we're going to begin to tap different areas of the body. So we're going to start with the side of the body, like so. And then the other side. And then the chest. And then the upper back. And right shoulder. lefts and rights that is, don't worry too much if you don't. Come down the outside of the arm, down to the hand, and clap. Up the inside of the arm now, back up to the shoulder, and the other shoulder. Coming down the outside of that arm, clap, oh, not yet, back of the hand first, and clap. And inside of the arm now, inside of this arm, come back up towards the shoulder, and then the belly and the navel area. Don't tap too hard, we might still be digesting break time snacks or whatever. So just nice and gentle on the belly area, the abdomen we call it, that's the technical term, or the navel region. And then we're going to come to the hips, so we can send the legs out long if we're able to. I'm going to come gently down the outside of the legs. And then to the heels and the ankles area, and then the top of the feet. And then the inside of the feet. And the inside of the legs, coming back up the inside. And then we're going to finish on the lower back region. Alright, I would say give yourselves a pat on the back, but you already have, so well done for that. Well done. And now we are going to sit still for a few moments, and we're going to begin to deepen the breath. So this is something that you might have practiced before. For some of you, you might be new to it. It's called coherent breathing, okay? So we're going to hold a ball of light in between our hands, and we're going to breathe in deeply together, and that ball gets bigger on our inhale, and exhale, the ball gets smaller. And inhale, and exhale. And inhale, and exhale. Well done everybody, keep it going. Exhale. Exhale. Inhale. 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 And exhale. And place that ball into your belly, into your navel region. And now let's do some gentle movement, shall we? So, coming to our seat if we're not already there, and we can sit cross-legged if it's comfortable. Alternatively, we can sit on our heels, but if we are able to sit cross-legged, then that's good. Okay, and we're going to just start nice and easy with some shoulder rolls. Forwards perhaps first. And then perhaps taking those shoulders backwards. And slowing it down, and then imagining there's a felt tip pen on the tip of your nose, and we're going to draw circles with that felt tip pen. Nice big circles, massaging the front, back and sides of the neck. Breathing deeply as we do so. And slowing it right down, and then taking it the other way. And coming back to centre. Lovely, well done everyone. So far so good. And now we're going to do a seated twist. This can be done from a chair as well as those couple of other exercises. So if you are in a chair, it's exactly the same thing, except your feet are going to be resting flat on the ground or your foot plates. But for everybody else, here we go. So it's the same movement either way. We're going to take one hand and cross it over the midline of the body. It's going to reach onto the opposite knee. And then place this hand behind the hip to support that lower back, keeping it nice and straight. Breathe in to lift up. And as we breathe out, relax into the twist, looking towards or over the shoulder. And let's stay here for about 3 breaths, nice and deep, long breaths. And on the next inhale, come back to centre, and exhale, stay here. And then the other side, so taking that other hand that was just placed on the ground behind your hip a moment ago, cross it over the midline to the opposite knee, and the free hand goes behind the other hip. Lift up on the inhalation, and exhale, turning the shoulders, turning the chin, exhaling to relax into the twist, looking towards or over the shoulder. And on your third breath out, on the next inhalation afterwards, coming back to centre. And exhale, stay here. Now, inhale, let's reach both arms up high. And exhale, right arm comes down. Make sure it's the right, everybody. So take a moment to notice your left and right. The right hand is placed on the ground. Left hand stays up in the air. Inhale again. And exhale, coming into the side of the body. So we're bending into the right side of the body, but we're keeping the head, neck and back nice and straight. Hips both placed evenly on the ground and breathing deeply. And after 3 breaths, breathe in again and come back up, both arms up to the sky. And exhale, left arm drops down to the ground by the side of the body, and exhale, come into the side of the body. Keeping the back, neck and head nice and straight. Breathing here through at least 3 breaths, nice and deep. And on the next inhale, come back up to centre, lift both arms up high, and exhale, both arms come down, resting by the sides. Now let's do butterfly pose. So bring the soles of the feet together and bounce the knees up and down. Don't go too quickly, okay, because we are stretching the pelvis area. Okay, so just bouncing, getting a nice gentle stretch, holding onto the toes of the feet, soles of the feet connected, keeping the back nice and straight. And then perhaps we can bring those knees up together, and then we can send the legs out long. Alright, so forward fold now, everybody. Remember, we can still do this on a chair, and if we're folding forwards, it's exactly the same thing. So we breathe in to lift up high, and we exhale, hinge from your hips, lean your heart space forwards, keep that back as straight as possible, bend the knees if you need to. So we're reaching for those toes or feet or ankles. Breathing deeply. Stay here for about 3 breaths. And breathe in to come back up. We can rub the shins with the hands to come back up gently. Okay, now we're going to try cobra and dog. If we are in a chair, then we can just flex the back like so. Yeah? So you'll know what I mean in a moment. So we're going to come onto our belly. Like so, coming down to the ground, and we can stay here just for a little bit, and we can shuffle the hips if we wish. A nice massage in the lower back and the pelvis area, and then when we're ready, the forehead can come to the ground, or it can stay up, and then we're going to begin to come up onto our forearms like this. So relaxing that back, take care of yourself, okay, and breathing deeply, so really be conscious of your breath right now. Notice what the breath feels like, and looking ahead of you, so hopefully you're looking towards me as we're doing this. We're keeping this kind of position, and then if we wish to take it deeper, we can come up onto palms. might like to take the hands a little bit wider. Relax the shoulders. And on the next exhalation, we're going to go into downward dog. So we come down, and then we lift up, the hips up high, and we're walking through the heels, pressing the palms, but we're trying to send our weight back into the heels, so we're not crashing forwards. Yeah, we want our weight to be going more backwards than forwards. And we're walking through those heels, getting a nice stretch in the calves and the hamstrings and the legs. If we're in a chair, then we're flexing forwards, perhaps looking towards the belly button. And we can do that in downward dog as well, nice and easy. And then come back down, and then we're going to do a couple of lying down postures to finish. Okay, so now we're lying on our backs in supine position. And all of these can be done in the chair. So if we are in a chair, when we come back to a lying down twist, we just do the same twist from a seated position, if we're not coming down to the ground this time. But if we are, reach the arms up high, stretch the toes out long, so the toes and the fingers are as far away as each other as possible. And then exhale, bring your right knee into your chest first, like so. Okay, so we can do this from a seated chair as well. We're keeping the back nice and straight either way. If we want to take the stretch deeper, we can lean the head towards the knee, flexing those toes up towards the ceiling. And coming back down. Exhale, breathe out, relax, stay here. And inhale, here we go. All the way up again. Inhale, toes and fingers far, far away from each other. And exhale, left knee into the chest. Flex those toes towards the ceiling. And perhaps we can take the left knee closer and closer to the chest, and the head comes up to give it a kiss. And relaxing back down. And now here we go again. Inhale, toes and fingers far away, far, far away. And exhale, let's bring both knees into the chest now. And let's roll some circles. Nice and easy. And we can take those circles the other way. And gently place the arms to the sides of your body, parallel with your shoulders. Drop the knees down one side and look on the other side. So head goes one way, knees go the other. Exhale here, breathe deeply. And coming slowly back up, and then take the knees down the other side. Head goes the other way this time. Relax the body, and on the next inhale, come slowly back up. Exhale, feet land on the ground, just underneath your knees. Walk the feet closer to your hips if you wish, those. And they'll be just underneath the knee points. And drop the hands down low, and then begin to lift up in the spine, lower, mid and upper back. Breathing in, breathing out. Breathing in, breathing out. And in, and out, relax. And now we can send both legs out long. And this is our final posture. Shavasana. And it's in the Shavasana that we completely let go, surrender and relax. Which leads us nicely, my friends, into relaxation. So if you wish, stay in your lying down pose, and we shall continue in our relaxation now.
Okay everybody, it's time to get ready for Yoga Nidra, deep relaxation. Please get nice and comfortable. Make any necessary adjustments to your body, to your clothing. Find a comfortable position in your chair or on the ground, on a yoga mat. And really allow the body to relax. The body knows how to relax, and the body loves to relax. So trust your body knows what to do here and how to be. So settle into the body, into the ground. Allow the ground to hold the weight of the body. If you are lying down, perhaps you can send the legs out long, a little bit wide apart, and have the arms out long and straight, flipping the palms up, facing up towards the ceiling, if this is comfortable. Alternatively, find your own posture that suits you and your body. And close your eyes if you haven't already, and close them slightly so that you can allow the body and the mind to rest. Rest deeply. And allow the body to be heavy. Feel the connection to the ground beneath you. Imagine the body is melting deeply, deeper and deeper into the ground. And feel the different parts of your body that are making contact with the ground. The heels, the calves at the back of your lower legs, the thighs, the back side, the lower, mid and upper back, the shoulder blades, the arms, the hands, and the head. Feel the contact the body is making with the ground. And perhaps just for a moment, observe with your ears any sounds around the atmosphere. Can you hear sounds from outside of the room? In the far, far distance perhaps, you could hear traffic, the wind blowing through the leaves of the trees. You might hear people speaking in corridors. And can you notice what sounds are happening inside the room? Perhaps there are people shuffling, getting comfortable, movements little sounds all around. And can you pay attention to sounds inside your own body? Can you hear the sound of your own breath, your own breathing? You may hear joints twitching and clicking. You might even hear your eyelids flickering, texture of the clothes shuffling and rattling, ruffling. And can you hear your own heartbeat? The vibration of the pulsing and pumping of the heart. And coming back to your breath, noticing your breath flowing inside and out. Allow the breath to be natural and smooth, like a gentle wave caressing the beach front, coming in and out ever so gently. Allowing the breath to be steady and smooth, and following that breath with your awareness, guiding you deeper and deeper into relaxation. And now it is time to check in with the whole of the body, all of the different parts of the body, by rotating our awareness around the body. So follow my voice with your awareness. Close your eyes, go deep within. Hear these words and feel the different parts of the body. Starting with your right hand thumb, right hand index finger, middle finger, ring finger, little finger, the palm of your hand, back of the hand, wrist, forearm, elbow, the upper arm, the whole of the arm and the hand, the right arm and right hand. And notice your right shoulder, right armpit, right side of the chest and the belly. Notice your right hip and waist, right thigh, knee, lower leg, ankle, heel, sole of the foot, top of the foot, right big toe, second toe, third toe, fourth toe, and fifth toe, whole of the right side of the body. And now bring your awareness to the left hand thumb, left hand index finger, middle finger, ring finger, little finger, palm of the hand, back of the hand, wrist, forearm, elbow, upper arm, the whole of the left arm and the left hand. And notice your left shoulder, left armpit, left side of the chest and the belly, left hip, waist, left thigh, knee, lower leg, ankle, heel, sole of the foot, top of the foot, left big toe, second toe, third toe, fourth toe, and fifth toe. Whole of the left side of the body. And relax the back of the body, the heels, the calves, thighs, backside, lower back, mid back, upper back, both shoulder blades, shoulders, back of the neck, back of the head, top of the head, the whole back side of the body, rested and relaxed. And the front side of the body, the top of the feet, your shins, kneecaps, thighs, pelvis, the navel region, the belly, rising and falling with the breath, the chest, the throat and the front of the neck, the chin, jaw, relaxing the jaw, lower lip, upper lip, right cheek, left cheek, nostrils, tip of the nose, bridge of the nose, right eye, left eye, right temple, left temple, right eyebrow, left eyebrow, and the point in between the eyebrows, and the forehead, and the sides of the head, whole front side of the body completely relaxed, front side of the body, the back side of the body, the right side of the body, the left side of the body, whole of the body rested and relaxed. And now allow the body to be heavy, and imagine the body becoming heavier, ever so heavy, ever so heavy. The body is ever so heavy, like a ton of bricks, sinking deeply into the ground. And allow the body to feel light. The body is getting lighter, no longer heavy. The weight of the body is lifted and lifted, as though it is as light as a feather, as though a gust of wind could blow the body away. The body is so light. And allow the body to be cold, ever so cold. Feel the body, feel it's cold and cool. The cool surface of the skin. So you could shiver, it is so cold. And feel the warmth of the body from the inside out. The warmth of the body. The body is warm. The pores inside the skin are leaking, opening up. The body is so warm. You could sweat from being hot. And allow yourself to feel sensations in the body, sensations of sadness. What does sadness feel like inside of the body? And happiness. What does happiness feel like inside of the body? Just notice and observe. And what does anger and irritation feel like inside of the body? And what does joy and peace feel like inside of the body? And now, letting go of these sensations, all of these sensations, then come back to your breath and your body, and affirm this practice, my friends, with a resolve or an intention. For example, my intention is peace, and I am peaceful. Or my intention is joy, and I am joyful. What is your intention? Repeat it to yourself 3 times, here and now. And now, we are bringing this practice gradually to a close, beginning to come back to the body by stretching the fingertips and the toes, perhaps stretching the arms and the legs out long, waking up the body, slowly emerging out of this relaxation, but staying quiet as possible, not to disturb anybody else. And when you're ready, coming out of relaxation, coming into a seated position. The practice of Yoga Nidra is now finished. Have a beautiful day. Namaste.